this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Dalal Street Week Ahead program sponsored by Delta.exchange, a leading crypto trading platform. Last week, it was an action-packed week. The first 4 days, markets were very volatile and moving between 19,300 and 19,500. But I've been telling you that the market, the probability of breakout is higher than the probability of breakdown. So, Nifty tried to take out 19,500 every time, but it closed below 19,500 every time. And this has happened, I think, 4 or 5 times. And finally, on Friday afternoon, the Nifty broke out and decisively closed above 19,500. So, in the beginning of this month, I said, the 19,000 to 19,500, probably 19,500 may break out. So, 19,200 to 19,700 may be the range. But monthly range remains 19,000 to 20,000. So, monthly options, if anybody is selling, should sell only below 19,000 PE and above 20,000 CE. So, anywhere in between, so you will be in trouble. Weekly options, of course, time value will be in your favor. And people who sold 19.7 call or 19.2 put, they made good money last week also. But now the market has broken out. First, let us look at the internals. Number one, the Nifty was managed very well. When IT index broke out, and Friday, IT index has broken out. You may remember, I've been telling you for so many days that, nobody is expecting good results from IT. If there is no good result from IT, then it is not a surprise. Markets will react only to surprise news. Right? So, I'll just give you one example. There was one television anchor. They keep telling, you should never sell options ahead of parliament election. You know what happened in 2004? Nifty fell 30%. And you know what happened in 2009? Nifty shot up 20%. Anything can happen, this and that. But just ahead of 2019 parliament election, so I was having a conference in Mumbai. I told the conference attendees, you can sell options in December options on 2019. So some people asked me, sir, this is what this television anchor, there is a very famous television anchor, says this one. Then I said, so by news itself, it has got no value, but you should know how to interpret. And 2004, I was not in the market, so therefore I did not know much about it. But everybody expected BJP to win, but they lost. So that was a surprise. But in 2009, everybody expected hung parliament, but Congress won. Congress coalition won. That was a surprise. But whereas in 2014, that television anchor would talk about 2019, 2004 and 2009. So he conveniently forgot 2014. Nothing has happened in 2014. Why? Because everybody expected BJP to win and the BJP has won. So what is expected when it comes, it is not a surprise and markets will not react violently. And same thing, 2019 I said, okay, now we are expecting BJP to win. So if BJP wins, it is not a surprise. The surprise will be only if BJP loses in 2019. So it does not matter who win or who lose. Okay, whether the election outcome is against popular belief or the same as the popular belief. So that matters a lot. So the same way, the popular belief is that IT companies are not going to declare good results. So even if they don't declare good results, there is no surprise. That has already been factored in. But even if there is a slight positive news, there will be a heavy short covering. And that is exactly what has happened last week. And TCS, just before results, it was trading around 3,250, something like that. And now it has shot up above 3,500. So that's, a rally of more than 250 points in just 2 to 3 days. And, there was already some indication even before TCS results, Tech Mahindra took out 52-week high. In fact, Tech Mahindra was the first large cap IT stock to take out 52-week high. So overall, IT index behaved as expected. So the results were slightly positive. There was a short covering. But because IT index went up, so people decided to short Bank Nifty and Reliance heavily so that, Nifty don't go super fast. So that is why the Nifty is not, really getting out of control and still manageable. That's because Bank Nifty. So last week, though Nifty was up nearly 300 point, 250, 300 point up, but Bank Nifty was actually down by 100 point. And there was no reason for Bank Nifty to hugely underperform, particularly PSU Bank started underperforming. Right? So anyway, like what people call this as a sectoral rotation. You may remember it was the Bank Nifty which took 52-week high first, right? All-time high first before the Nifty. But now the Nifty has taken out all-time high, but Bank Nifty is nearly more than 1% down from all-time high. So the sectoral rotation may happen. And however, this week the Bank Nifty will be in focus mainly because HDFC Bank results on Monday. You may remember HDFC Bank has fallen nearly 120 rupees. 120 rupees is almost 7-8% from the recent high. So which means that there will be some good amount of shorts. So if the results are good or slightly better than expected, there may be short covering in HDFC Bank. If there is any short covering in HDFC Bank, now HDFC Bank has the highest weightage both in Bank Nifty as well as Nifty. And Nifty, it has about 15% weightage. Right? So if HDFC Bank rallies, let us say by 10%, that will alone contribute to 1.5% rally in Nifty. So a strong breakout is possible. So now it is actually time to be cautious on the higher side. And not only on Monday, HDFC Bank, Tuesday, IndusInd Bank results is also there. And then, there are few companies like Mindtree, Infosys, Industrial Unilever, JSW Steel, more importantly, Reliance Industries. So they are all coming out with results this week. And remember, Reliance and HDFC Bank alone contribute to 25% of the Nifty. And both the results are coming this week. But however, Reliance results always come on Friday after the market hours. So the impact will be seen only the following week. So, until then the speculation will. So, one thing, both HDFC Bank and Reliance index heavyweights, both are coming out with the results and both have come under selling pressure in the last few days. The Reliance selling pressure was not much, but in HDFC Bank selling pressure was very high. So, all this leads to the suspicion that, there is more steam left on the higher side. That is the conclusion. So, I was looking at the open interest, so 19,000 to 20,000, as I told you, that is the range for this month. And 19,000 is a very, very, very strong support. And people are expecting to see 20,000 either this month or next month. And surprisingly, on Friday, there was a huge unwinding in 19,600 put option. But probably these are the people who sold in the money option by taking a bullish view. And now that bullish view has been confirmed, so probably they are booking some profits there. So in the money put option. And however, people are taking 19,500 short straddle, by thinking that, the markets may consolidate going forward. But I don't think so. So, markets may consolidate for a day or two. But during the results season, especially the last 2 weeks, markets tend to move violently on both the sides. So, say for example, one result, TCS result, changed the entire sentiment of the IT pack, short covering. Assume that tomorrow HDFC Bank come out with the bad results. then it will affect the entire banking stocks and all the banking stocks will fall severely. So I think last week also I spoke about the same thing. So one key company come out with results, it not only affects that particular company's stock price, but also the sector or industry's stock prices. So therefore, when each result come, say for example, this week HDFC Bank come out with results that will affect banking stocks. Reliance come out with results that will affect oil and gas stocks. And JSW still come out with results that will affect metal stocks. Hindustan Unilever come out with results that will affect FMCG stocks. I think only auto stock is spared here, I think. So, so markets, tend to be very, very volatile. So expect a volatile, but still keep a positive bias. So that is the thing. So the trend is our friend until it bends. The trend is really on the upside. And this is the 4th week. I think this is 15 weeks of continuous uptrend, and it's likely to continue. And however, Bank Nifty, coming under selling pressure, but as I always say, every dip is a buying opportunity. And of course, if you are a trader, you should know where to keep the stop loss, how to keep the stop loss, and those kind of things. So don't blame me if things go wrong in future. So overall, now it is time to become slightly more bullish. And my gut feeling says that, coming week, Nifty will be trading in the range of 19,200 and 19,800. So let us see. It all depends upon global cues and corporate results. Global cues are good, and dollar index is below 100, and US dollar is slightly depreciating. US markets are good, so everything is going well. And also we need to keep a watch on rupee prices, petrol prices, crude oil prices, then flood situation, progress of the monsoon, spatial progression, and so on. So let us see what is going to happen, but it is definitely time to be optimistic rather than pessimistic. But usually, if I was earlier PR Sundar, I would have become a little bit bearish because, market has already shot up from 16,800 to 19,600. But now I tend to follow the trend. So, maybe next week I'll come out with a video. Now, why I did not believe the technical analysis earlier and why I believe the technical analysis now. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.